Hi, all. This is Dr. J, streaming live from Long Island, New York, with Monday's C++ class, which should file in shortly. I'll give it a minute or two. There we go. Howie, Jonathan, people are late. I just sent an email. We'll wait in a couple more minutes. Mehdi, Tenjin. Now we're starting to file in. Tafin Kaba. Hello. Arvin, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still only have 6. Wait a little longer, then I'll do attendance. I'm going to get the attendance page meanwhile. Hey, Nagy. Hey, Anthony. All right, so it's time to take attendance. Today is the 6th. Let's see who's here. Arvin is here. Jonathan Chan is here. Howie is here. Tafin Kaba is here. Tenjin is here. Mehdi is here. Let's go back and see who else is here. Nagy is here. Let's find Nagy. Nagy is here. Got her. Now let's go back. Okay. Anthony came in. Hotel Barrow. Hotel Barrow. Okay, let me mark Anthony present. Okay, and then people who come late, we'll catch it. We'll mark them present later. So what I want to do is look over the homework. Now, I put up a homework from Tafin Kaba. that I just got in an email. So let's take a look at that. This one is relational operators. You have to print out either they're equal or one is less than the other or greater than the other. No, that's not what it is. It's printing out the sum, product, difference, and mod, right? Sum, product, difference, and quotient and mod. My fault. I think I called it multiple band. It's really the product. So let's change that. Product. And for data names like this, try to use small letters. We start with a small letter, just better style. I'm not going to change it. Oh, you know what? Let me share screen first. Keep forgetting to do that. Share screen. Also, let me put the link on so that you can join me on live on YouTube. Yeah, I realized that, Jonathan. Thanks. That's why I need somebody on live to tell me that so I could hear them. Anybody want to come on live? Help me out. Here comes the link. Okay. Let's get back to the program. Hey, Yao Kang, Zhihang Yao. Okay. So let's get back to the program. So let me cut and paste product. And I could substitute for multiplicand. Control C. Most compilers let you do a find and replace. I don't know if this one does. Tools. Just curious if it does. Find and insert. Probably not. Let's see what tools, what's under tools. Nah. Doesn't seem to have it, I don't think. Edit. There is a copy and paste, but that's not find and replace. So that's different. What does insert do? No. Nope. All right, so I got to do it manually. I didn't like the proper word is product, my fault. So let's put product. Okay, let's compile and run. I should change the name. It's not changed for $1. So let me change the name. I'll do it with a save. So I'll call it operations. Now let's try running, compiling. Good. Try running. Takes a while. At least the first time takes a while. It'll come up. There we go. So let's try the numbers, I don't know, 33 and 7, see what we get. Oh, you read them in one at a time, so let me go back. $33 and 7. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. I'll select all. And cut and copy it. And stick it into Notepad. But that's not Notepad. Come on, where's Notepad? Let's see if I have from the Monday class. I guess not. Doesn't matter, just to open it. And now we'll try a new file. And paste it in. And make it bigger. Where's my zoom? Zoom view. Zoom. Zoom. One more zoom. That's big enough. So the numbers are 33 and 7. And if you add them, you get 40. You multiply them, you get 231. You divide them, you get 4. Is it really 4? 7 times 4 is 28, not 33. So the fractional part is truncated. The mod is 5 because 7 goes into 33 4 times. You get 28, remainder 5. May the force be with you. Okay, that's good. I like that. All right. So I do need somebody to be my communicator when I'm in share screen mode, just so I don't have to keep getting out of share screen mode and coming back. So I need somebody to come on with a mic, at least with a mic, if not with a video, I don't care. So somebody come on with me, and we can chat a little bit. Because otherwise it's going to be very slow. Speed it up a lot. All right, who wants to? I got the link right here. Just press that link. Oh, okay, Jonathan, very good. Thank you. It's all I really need, but if somebody else wants to come on, that's okay too. Okay, let's see if I can hear you. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, did you have any questions about the last problem?
No.
Okay, you had no trouble doing that assignment?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Anybody else have a question about the last homework we just went over? Okay, so those are the basic integer operators. Asterisk, slash, plus, minus, mod. And just recall that if you do division, it truncates. That's the only thing that's a little confusing. The order of operations is the same as it always has been in mathematics, so I don't think you'll have any trouble with that. All right, let's go to another problem. I gave more than one homework, right?
Yeah, something
Or did I
about
only give one? Quadratic equation?
yeah, finding the I forgot the name.
Discriminant.
Oh yeah, that thing.
You had to find a discriminant, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So let's see. Quadratic equation. Also changed for $1. Kevin sent that in. Was that for today or we did that already?
We reviewed that last week.
Oh, let's review it. Change for $1.
Then we also reviewed it with Professor Umar on Wednesday.
Oh, so then you spent a lot of time on this one. Oh, let's not do that one. I don't want to repeat what he does. So let's do the discriminant. He didn't do that, did he? Quadratic equation. All right, so let's get a quadratic equation. So, this is tangents work. Let's see what tension did. Let's close this one. Sometimes you run into trouble if you leave too many windows open. So close that. Double ABC. Now description is not hello world. I shouldn't, but I'm going to correct the spelling. And author and version description should all be filled in. Or at least a date instead of version. That's better. All right, so you're reading in A, B, and C, the coefficients. AX squared plus BX plus C equals 0. And what is the discriminant, Jonathan?
Well, it's the thing that's inside the square root, but
Uh-huh.
it's not the thing that determines whether the solution is real or imaginary, right?
Yeah. Did you learn, did Professor Omar teach you the if statement yet?
Nope.
We're going to do the if statement. So we'll add on to this. We're going to add on to this. First, I need to do system pause. Only because I don't know, version. What something isn't wrong with the compiler. Maybe I didn't close this window. Yeah. No, I don't have to close that. That's Notepad.
I think it's the one next to it to the left. Yeah.
I have to close this one. Yeah, otherwise it won't run. All right. Compile. And run. Okay, so for A, I'll put in, doesn't really matter. I'll put in 2.4. 3.4. For B, I'll put in 8.06. And for C, I'll put in minus 3.7. I just whatever numbers came into my head, I used. Let's see what the answer we get. All right, let's do control, select all. Control C, and put it onto Notepad. All All right, now in this case, how many real roots would there be? When the discriminant is positive, how many real roots?
2.
Correct. And if the discriminant is 0, how many real roots?
1.
And if the discriminant is negative, how many real roots?
None.
Right. Or 2 imaginary roots.
Right.
So I want you to say that by using an if statement. So that's your in-class assignment now. You can use 3 if statements, it's simpler. Check the discriminant, is it greater than 0? Print out 2 real roots. Is it less than 0? Print out 2 imaginary roots. If it's equal to 0, print out 1 real root. That's what I want you to do for classwork right now. Should I put it on the notepad?
Yeah, please.
Classwork. I wrote id instead of if. Not the best typist in the world. And Control C. Control V is negative. And 2 imaginary roots. And finally, Control V is 0. And 1 real root. Don't calculate the roots, just print the message. Okay, I'm going to save this in the IT class folder. I don't want the Saturday class. I want to go back 1.
Professor, we haven't learned the if statement, so you might want to explain us how to
Do an if.
yeah, like the grammar, like you have to put if, then the
Then you
condition.
need parentheses. And then you need the condition, A less than B, whatever it is. So the condition goes in the parentheses. And then you can look on Wiki for the if statement. You could look it up any way you want. Let's see how you do. File name, I'll call it IT. I'll just call it Monday. Today's date 4/6. And when we go over it, we'll talk about relational operators in general. But I want to see how much of this you can figure out on your own. It's not hard. Whoops, I didn't give a name. I did give a name. I did a slash by mistake. Oh, I can't do a slash. 4/6. Okay, so you can see this, right? This is the program. And this is what how you modify it. Do you want me to send Tenjin's program in an email? Or is it okay? I could make it a little easier, I think, and send it. Tenjin. All right. Where'd it go? There it is. Forward to IT class. Classwork is, you can see the classwork, right? So all I have to do is send this. I got to go back to the right screen. Where is it? Okay, you good? I think you can do it. So it's 3:40 now. 4 o'clock. You got till 20 minutes to do this problem, and then we're going to expand it when I come back. 20 minutes. So it's a 20-minute break if you like, but I really want you to work right through the break. Okay? And just consider it part of lab work. You're supposed to have an hour a week of lab work. So part of lab work, classwork / lab work, whatever. See you in 20 minutes.
Sure.
Oh. Okay, let's see who has it. Go to the, let me save this. And go to the email, finish the classwork. Kwang Yu Chan and Christina. Yeah, I like it, but I just don't like the spacing. Very good. Who did this again? Chan, I think. All right. That's good. Okay, I don't, you don't have to calculate it. Next part of the project is to calculate it. This is with the calculations. That's all I've got. Any others? Jonathan, you back?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Is it yours that I clicked on or someone else's?
Mine was the first one you clicked, the one you said you like the spacing or something.
It's perfectly right, but the spacing is, you got to space it out nice and neat. That's the problem. You know what I mean? I'll show you. I'll put it up and fix the spacing. So people came late, right? Irregular, yeah. George, Skype me. No, you didn't miss a class, Chowder. I told you right now to look up the simple if statement. No else. People did an else, but it could be done with simple ifs, like Tenjin did it. Let's take a look at Tenjin's actually. You're learning the if statement now. You didn't miss a class. This is a class where you're being introduced to the if. I wanted to see if you could handle it on your own before I fill in the blanks. It's a little different doing an online class. It's more responsibility for self-learning. you have to be able to look things up and figure them out. You have to have a more mature attitude. Don't expect everything spoon-fed. And is it harder? Yes, it's harder. It takes getting used to. It's harder for the professors too. I've got news for you. It's harder for everybody, but you get used to it. Then maybe it's actually not a bad thing. We'll see how it goes by the end of the semester, how much you learn. I mean, it has its negatives and positives online. For one thing, you don't have to travel and you're safe from the virus, obviously. And for another thing, it teaches you to work independently more. All right, so tangent, we don't need the they are. Let's just get rid of that. Now you also don't really need the brackets, the squiggly bracket braces. You only need that if there's more than one statement in the if. But these ifs only have one statement, so you don't really need it. Let's get rid of the root saw. This is perfect. Perfect. See how simple? 3 simple ifs, no else, nothing. It's not hard. There's one little error. This is an assignment statement, but the comparison equal is double equal. Right, Tenjin? One little error. Let's see if there's any other error. I don't think so. Let's try compiling and running. Takes a while to run. Or maybe it takes a while because I didn't run it. Do you see my screen? Yes. Okay. It would take a while if you don't run it, I guess. So I guess I have to enter the first coefficient. I'll just put anything. 5, 9, 6. And select all. Control C and paste it in. Control V. This is perfect, beautiful. So I'm going to send you Tenjin solution, and I want you to take that and modify it to actually calculate the 2 real roots or or the one real root. Not the imaginary roots. Just keep the message to imaginary roots. I don't want to bother with that. Only if they're real, calculate them. So that takes a little more effort. We'll try that as classwork. If you can't do it, we'll go over it. But try to make an attempt at it. Do you know the formula? Jonathan, do you know the formula for the roots?
Yeah, minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a.
Perfect. And do you know how to write square root in C++?
Yeah, sqrt parentheses and the inside thingy.
Perfect. Okay, so that's perfect. Okay. So let me get rid of this. This was good work, Tenjin. And go back. You also did it right, Jonathan, of course. Just that the spacing I didn't like. And you used an else, which is nice, but you didn't have to. I wanted to keep it simple, so I chose tangents.
All right.
All right. So let's go back to StreamYard. No, actually, let's go back and send Tenjin's work to everybody. Well, maybe I should send my work to everybody, huh? Yeah, maybe that's better. So mine is the CPP file, right? Okay. To IT class. Calculate the real roots, if any. Calculate real roots. Using the quadratic formula. So I need to attach from the IT class my CPP file. I assume it was saved. Why does it always give me the wrong one? Saturday class. What did I call it? I don't know. Called it Finding Roots. Did I not save it? Maybe it saved it in the wrong place. That must be it. Yeah, it saved it in downloads. Don't know why. Now it should be there when I send the email. Should be anyway. This is for classwork, not homework. Do it now. I'm going to update the attendance while you're doing that. Let's see who came late. All right, who came late? Rockable, Syed, and Syed. I think that's it. Professor, will you add my email address to the IT class? Sure. Did you ever send me an email? If you send me an email, and it would be easy to add. All right. So what was I doing? I just got to update the attendance. Syed online. There we go. Now, actually, send me an email. I'll update it. Maybe you did send me an email. Let me look. N-A-G-I. Yeah, you did send me an email. Add it. All right, I did that actually. I only have 12 in the group email. Anybody else need to be added? Guess not. Let me look. Go back to StreamYard. Jonathan, anybody else need to be added or no?
Well, we were 12 in the beginning, but now it's 13, so.
I guess I got everybody that's here. And yes, my Skype address is Churchess. Okay. So I'll give you, how long on this? Not too long. 10 minutes? That sounds fair. So till it's 4:20 now, 4:30. So 4:30, you should email me whatever attempt you made to calculate the roots. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, let's see if anybody finished. Naji. Is that an old one? It's an old one. I have to share screen, don't I? All right. I'll do that. Share screen. Share. Inbox. Auburn. You didn't send a CPP file. What did you do? I don't know what that is. HTML. Not gonna bother with it. Send it as a CPP file. Howie's. Well, there's not roots, there's two roots, R1, R2. You're only calculating one. Your formula is perfect. Let's see what else we got. No, you don't calculate the roots until you check to see if they're real or not. So that's not not the best way to do it. It's actually logically wrong. Good try. Also, you need parentheses around the 2 and the X, otherwise you get a wrong result. Now, two errors in logic.
Got it.
You understand, Jonathan? You have to calculate it in the appropriate place, not before. In other words, if there's two real roots, you calculate them both. If there's one real root, you just calculate that one real root. And then your formula needs parentheses around the 2x. Otherwise, it's perfect.
Gotcha.
Tenjin. What is this? You didn't, that's the old one? That must be the old one. Yeah, it's the old one. So I only had 2 attempts, Howie and Tenjin. I keep working, and Chan, and Jonathan, I mean. So keep working. Who's Christina? Is that from the other class? I don't know. Christina, I think is Saturday class, no?
No, I think she's from our class because I remember seeing her name last class.
Let's check the roster. Christina Santiago. Oh, yes. So she's here. That's another one that I almost missed. I better record the attendance now. What happened? I left it too long, I guess. So that means I have to take attendance all over again? That's not fair. I don't know. It doesn't let me update it. I guess I'll get back. And it should be all right. April 6th. April 5th. I don't know why it gives it to me Sunday instead of Monday. Oh, I see. I should really hit not here or offline. So when they're not here, I have to hit offline. Arvin is here. Chan is here. Howie is here. So I actually have to retake the whole thing in order to update. Chowdhury is here. Faye is not here. Faye is not here, right? Jose Fuentes not here. He was here last week. Not here. I'm no longer attending. Tenjin is here. And Hawk is not here. And Mahedi is here. And Jonathan Javier is not here. And is L.I. here? I don't think so. Ken? No. Okay, you don't see Ken, right? Yeah.
Not in the chat.
Kevin, I think, is here, right? Munisa. He sent me an email. Reginald, not here. Jorge Ortuno is here, right?
Yeah.
And Anthony is here. And Amir is not here. And Saad is here. Matthew's not here. Christina's here. Needed to update this anyway. Naji is here. And Ji Hang Yao is here. Okay. Record attendance. It's not the best system in the world if you can't, update it without re-entering the whole thing. Okay, I marked everybody here that's here. All right, so let me go to the email and look at Christina's roots. Tangent also did it, real and imaginary roots, I think. Oh, anyway, let's take a look. Christina, quadratic equation. All right. Oh, you calculated the real part and the imaginary part. Very nice. Very nice. And you concatenated it with an I. Very nice. Very nice. So I didn't ask for this. It would have been enough just to say no real roots in this case, but she calculated it, the imaginary roots, and did a good job. And this one, the roots are a little bit different. Yeah, that's perfect. And this is good work, really nice work. I think I'll send this. Very nice work, beautiful work. Very nice, Christina. Oh, come on. All right, that was more than I asked for. All right, so where is it again? Send it to everybody. Beautiful, beautiful job. To IT class. So we don't meet next week, is that right? Is that spring break?
Yeah.
So did Professor Omar give you homework for spring break?
Actually, I don't remember.
Anybody? Did Professor Omar give you homework? If he gave you homework, I won't. If he didn't, I will. That's what I want to know. I don't want to overload you. I want you to have a good spring break. Just study, read a little, read the internet for C++. Let me see a good source. I got a really good source. Let's go to the internet. There's a book by Deitel and Deitel that they give away. It's like $5 used, and it's really, really good. So I like that for C++ as a reference. I know we're not supposed to spend money. It's an experiment. But $5, that's not exactly overspending, right? So let's And you don't have to buy it. It's just a suggestion. So let me go find Dytel and Dytel. C++ programming. Oh, that's not $5. We need an older version. Not the 10th edition, but like the 5th edition, 4th edition, they're all the same. And that way you get a bargain. So I'll add an edition. I'll try to get like 3rd edition, 4th edition. 4th edition. Amazon probably has it. You know something, the older books of the Dytel and Dytel are better than the newer ones. Better written. Here's 4th edition. Let's see how much it costs. Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, it's new. One left in stock. Wow. Let's, for the hell of it, put in 5th edition and see if we do better or worse. So where did I do that search? I got to back up, I guess, right? I mean, $33 isn't an exorbitant amount of money for a new book. How can it be new? Oh, wait a second. Look at this. 48 used from $5.92. And that's not bad. $4.92. You see? It takes a while to arrive, but so what? It's a very nice book. Okay. You don't have to buy it, but it's free shipping, and it's $5.92. Wow. Why is it free shipping? It's too good a deal. Guess they can't get rid of it. Doesn't it cost more to ship than $5.92? The big book? I don't get it. It's a steal. Just for the hell of it, let me put in 5th edition. Not that there's anything wrong with the 4th edition, but let's look at the 5th. How do I look at the 5th? I got to type it in again? Maybe. Did I cut and paste it? No. All right, so let's see if I can cut and paste this. Come on. Anybody find 5th edition? Oh, 5th edition. 5th edition. They even let you take a look at it, right? What's under the cover? I think they do. Yeah, this is very good. 480. This is the one. I like this one. So let's click on that one. This is a good one. Very good one. Better than the fourth. And 1095. It's a little bit more money. One new, wait a second, 42 used. 42 used. This is worth spending a few dollars more. It's a better book than the fourth, but they're both okay. I mean, this is a good book. I like this book. All right, not bad, right? 755, tons of them. So you want me to put the link down to Amazon or no? You okay? I'll put the link. I like it.
Wait, is this one from 2005?
Yeah.
Uh,
But it hasn't changed that. It's changed, obviously, but for our purposes, this is good enough. Control C. And it's extremely well written. They have tons of programming examples, very well explained. It's a good book. Very good book. A little wordy, but so what? I'm a Ditel and Ditel fan. Their newer books are not as good. I think they're father and son, Ditel and Ditel. And I think at this point, it's they're no longer writing. Maybe, I think the son might be. Here we go. I got the link. Recommend that. I recommend that highly. Should I give you a homework, or just would you want to just leave it alone and do some reading and catch up? What's your preference? If you want some homework, I'll give you. What do you want? Tell me. Not telling me. All right, I'm going to give you a break. No homework over spring break. You're going to have a good time. Just stay away from the virus. Yeah, reading. That's right. Read up on everything we've been doing, because if you're confused, reading is the way to go. Wikipedia is good. Ditel and Ditel is very good. Neither. Can't make that out. What should you read? The if statement and the assignment statement. And that's about it. Up to that. Would be the first few chapters of Ditel and Ditel, for example. We didn't do a full explanation of the if statement. We only barely introduced type double. So, and there's other types besides, like Boolean, string. We did discuss string. Okay, so, and over the spring break is a great time to Skype me, right? All right, so we're going to end here. Any questions?
I have one, but it's a bit unrelated. What are like the milestones of C++? Like, when should I know that I learned it?
I couldn't make it out. There's an echo in the mic. Yeah, how do you know that you learned something? By writing programs. See if you can write the program.
Yeah, but let's say like are there like milestones or something? Like if I learn this, then that means that I'm already able to do X thing.
There's a lot you can do already just with once you learn the if else statement, and once you learn the assignment statement well, there's a lot of programs you can write that are pretty intricate already. So just from those two things, selection and assignment, before we even do anything more, before we push on to harder stuff. That's good enough to write a lot of sophisticated programs.
All right.
So yeah, of course we're going to do a lot more. We're going to do iteration. You know what iteration means?
Nope.
Means looping. You know what? I'll give you a homework just to read. You can read in my folder called C++. It's a video of a program I wrote on, let's see, I think it's on something with the if statements, sorting three numbers. So why don't you do that? You want me to give you the link?
Sure.
I can go find it.
Don't we need to learn arrays to sort numbers?
Arrays is very powerful, and we're going to need to learn that. But not yet. First, we're going to learn, like I said, we're going to learn selection and iteration, looping. So let me go to this browser. I think it's easier to get into it. YouTube. Gotta go to my YouTube studio and pick playlists, I think. So I get into it. Why is it so slow? All right, so I go to YouTube Studio. And now we go to playlists. Playlists. This one, 4 videos. You can play them all. I need to get you the link. So what do? I just click on it, maybe? And then this should be the link up here. Control C. Remember looping? This is the sort 3 uses the if statement, nested. Coin change, I think we did. We started to do change from $1. Did we do that? If not, if not, read through all 4 of these programs. That's good practice. See if you can understand them. This one is the hardest, sort 3. Most difficult logic. But try writing them, running them, playing them. See if you can get something out of them. So let me go back to the other browser. Where? Come on. All right, so I'm going to put the link right up there. And check it out before I say goodbye. Make sure it works. So to make sure it works, just click on it. Click on it, see if it takes you to the playlist. Make sure I did it right. Does it work?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So I'll see you in a couple of weeks. You have a great time. Stay safe, stay healthy, practice social distancing, and redo some reading, go through my videos. There's another video guy I like, and that's Bucky. Did I tell you about Bucky? He's very good.
Yeah.
He's very good. Almost as good as me. He was in my class. I taught him everything he knows. Bucky, okay? That's another one. You all good now? So I'll talk to you all during this 2-week break, right? If I can't talk to you when you call, I'll leave a message and try to make an appointment to talk to you. Okay? I do want to talk to all of you. I mean, otherwise I really can't get to know you. It doesn't have to be face to face, but might as well. We have Skype. Thank you, Christina. Keep up the good work. All right, I'm gonna exit. See you in 2 weeks.
See you.
Bye all.